Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Biologist. My name is Brittany. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping on this little old video. And if you're oldie but a goodie, thank you as always for coming back. Can't believe I'm saying this, but it's gonna be my last video for 2023, closing out my December budget. So if you're interested in that type of content, please consider giving this video a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Your girl would appreciate it. Now let's hop straight into this video. So happy end of 2023 or start to 2024 whenever you're watching this video. I hope you are doing well and staying safe no matter wherever or whenever you're watching this video. I cannot believe that I am already wrapping up the budget for the end of December. December went by so quickly, and I would love to hear how everyone's December went. If you celebrated any of the holidays recently, how were they? Were you able to stay on track with your budget? Let me know down in the comments. But let's go ahead and hop into this closeout. All right, y'all, so starting off with income, I had budgeted that I was gonna get paid $5,260. Winded up getting paid $5,265.40. So we came in a little bit more than what we expected. I am a salaried employee at my both of my jobs, as a program director and as a teacher at a community college. So my income really doesn't fluctuate too much month to month, but I don't care. Any dollar counts when it comes to my budget, especially because I'm a zero-based budgeter and all the money I get paid has some sort of place in my budget. All right, so moving on to savings and investing. But before we actually do that, let me explain the asterisks. So that means the black asterisk means there was no change between the budget and actual. The green axis means we basically had a positive change between the budget and actual. And then the red asterisk means I came in, over budget. I spent more. I think y'all get the point. So that's just my little asterisk system to let you know and myself know if I did well in that particular category. But anyways, so back to savings. So I had budgeted, I was gonna put $1,000 towards my personal savings account, winded up putting the full 1,000. So I have a high yield Capital One savings account that I have my 3 to 6 month expenses, emergency fund, and just general savings, and that I do put money in every month. I did put $473 towards my Roth IRA, which is really exciting because I completely maxed it out this year, the full $6,500. So really happy about that. Didn't do any general investing like I budgeted. And I did go ahead and put $100 towards my car insurance, which is really the only sinking fund that I have. I pretty much just save up for the next 6-month premium in full. So $100 went towards that, which means we set aside $1,573 for saving and investing, coming in right at what we budgeted. Now moving on to the fixed expenses, which as the name implies, don't really change month to month. The ones that I have highlighted in green off to the side, these are expenses that I do share with my partner. So what you're seeing is the portion that I pay every month. So for mortgage, I put aside $1,528.22 for the mortgage, coming in under 78 cents of what we budgeted. Put the full $50 towards our water bill, so no change. Now, electric was very low this month, and this is because we do the budget billing, so where our payments are spread out equally over the month, and we really don't use the heat like that. It hasn't really been that cold here in the DC area, so we haven't really had to use the heat. So my portion of the electric bill was only $39, leaving $61 left over. Files, which is for our internet and Wi-Fi, was $55.15, which means we came in under budget by $4.85. My cell phone bill, which I pay all on my own, I paid $37.70 for that, coming in 30 cents under budget. Netflix was $16.42, coming in 58 cents under budget. And then Apple, which is for my Apple Music student and my iCloud storage, came in at $7.34, means we had 66 cents. Ooh, try to say that one like 5 times in a row. Left over for Apple. So this leaves us with a grand total of $1,733.86, which means we came in under budget by $68.17. Absolutely love that, because y'all gonna see coming in under budget for my fixed expenses is really gonna help me for my discretionary expenses coming up. All right, y'all, moving on to these discretionary expenses. We got a lot to talk about here. I'm sure y'all see those 3 red asterisks. So we went over in several of our categories, but yeah, we're gonna talk about what happened. Okay, so for groceries, I budgeted $240, winded up spending $170.88, which means we had $69.12 left over. We were out of town for a lot of December, so that's why our grocery bill was so low. So definitely happy about that. Same for gas. I ended up only spending $60 with $40 left over, because again, we were out of town, really didn't do much driving, and I was off of work for pretty much half of December. Really didn't do a lot of driving at all. Beauty, which was $31.77. I bought some hair. I got some braids for the trip that I went on, and now that I'm back, I can finally tell y'all where we went. We went to Barbados. It was a really good time. Highly recommend it. Had a really good time there. So the braids I got for the trip were $31.77 for the hair, which means I had $8.26 left over. Now shopping, I had originally budgeted $100 and winded up spending $138.10, which means we have a negative balance of negative $38.10. I had so many things for this trip that I just did not account for that I was gonna have to buy. So that accounted for a lot of the money that I winded up going over with. Also, I did have to get a gift for a white elephant party at my job that I didn't have enough money in my gifts categories. I had to take it out of shopping. That also drove up how much I spent. So unfortunately did come in over budget. Now, fun is another area that I went significantly over budget in. This was basically all the money that I took with me for the trip. I had $900 in total, or anything that I needed for that trip. Winded up spending $1,029.63, which means we went over by $129.63. Yeah, I went over budget. It is what it is. I had a really good time. We did a lot of fun stuff. We had a lot of really good food. We drove all over the island. So honestly, this $129 was worth it, honestly. So I'm gonna work on, basically this money comes out of my buffer. Anything I went over budgeting comes out of my buffer. So I am gonna be working on replenishing my buffer after going over a little bit in December. And then the last category that I winded up going over in, but definitely not mad about this one, is giving. I winded up budgeting $10 for giving, which is what I normally do. Winded up spending $90. There were several really good causes that I decided to donate to this year. So I'm not mad about it. That means I came in over, over $80 budgeted, but I'm fine with that. And giving more is definitely one of the things I want to try to do more in 2024 anyway. So why not get started a little bit early? Eating out, spent $28.02, leftover $11.98, so pretty good on that. Holidays, I had budgeted $50, spent $21.63, which means we have $28.37 left over for holidays. Pretty good on that. Gifts, which was basically all the Christmas gifts that I got, I had budgeted $250, spent $248.44, which means I had left over $1.56. So if you bought gifts for Christmas or any of the holidays in December, let me know in the comments. Did you stay within your budget? Did you go over budget? Did you come under budget? I was very lucky this year in that the only people that I really had to buy gifts for were my niece and then my partner's niece. The rest of my family got like small gift cards and small gifts. Me and my partner didn't exchange gifts. We're just not really gift giving people, I guess. So really happy that I was able to come in under budget for that. Health, I did spend the full $60 for health. I had 2 copays that I needed to pay for doctor's appointments in December, $30 each. Pet, I spent $7.55, coming in under budget at $3.45. So this was my dog's Titan, his his Christmas gift. And then Nutrafol, which are the hair vitamins I take, I did come in at 40 cents under budget. I spent $83.60. So came in a little bit under budget there. So if we add everything up, I'm gonna blow this up really big so it's easy to see. I have budgeted $1,885 for my discretionary expenses. I ended up spending $1,969.62, which means we came in over budget by $84.62 for my discretionary expenses, which is not nearly as bad as I thought I was gonna be, especially after I came back from the trip. I thought I was gonna be way more over budget given how much money we had spent away. So I'm not mad at this at all. And like I said earlier in the video, every penny that I spent over this month was 100% worth it, especially for giving and for fun, 100% worth it. So now the last thing we have to do is recap our budget and put it all together. So what we actually got paid was $5,265.40, a difference of $5.40 over. Saving and investing, we put away $1,573, a difference of $0 left over. Total expenses, discretionary and fixed, I wound up spending $3,703.45, coming in at a difference of over budget of $16.45, again, for both discretionary and fixed. And then if we come down to our actual net total, that means we were over budget in total by $11.04, which is not bad at all. I'm really proud of that because I did a lot of spending in December. So coming in over budget by only $11, I'm gonna take it. But all right, y'all, that's gonna go ahead and end my closeout for December. Let me know, how was your December in terms of your financial goals? Did you stay on track? Did you go over? Did anything happen? If you have plans for New Year's, let me know down in the comments. We spent a lot of money over the last month, so I'm staying in the house tonight. We'll probably get a bottle of Prosecco and maybe order some food and leave it at that. But if you have any fun plans, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear. And I will see y'all in my next video.